to Coastal Living. It's another great day in the Coastal Bend, and Christmas is quickly approaching. All your lights up? If not, you can leave it to the professionals at ABC Homes and Commercial Services. Plus, if you want to get out and get festive, our friends at the Botanical Gardens are celebrating with holidays, a great excuse to get the family out to meet Santa and explore the beauty that is the Botanical Gardens. It's also Monday, so you know that we're going to be visiting our friend Dr. Gavada at Texas Family Wellness for a little health and wellness moment. So it's going to be a great show. Thank you for joining us. It's Coastal Living.
Memes are a rather new tool, and I mean that. They are tools to a better life that you can use. If brevity is an art, memes are the medium, as nothing quite hits like a perfect picture with a quick bite of information. Memes have left me cracking up, nodding my head in a deep understanding, laughing until I cry, and in some cases crying because this one simple tool opened up a whole new world of understanding to me. You've all been there. When that perfect meme hits you just right, the impact is incredible. About a year ago, I made 2 or 3 dozen posters for my office that are basically all memes. Most days, none of my patients comment on them. But once a week or so, when the right statement is made at precisely the right time, the impact these memes have on people in need is profound. Last year, I wrote a book about parenting. And although I'm very proud of it, the basis for the entire book came from one of the aspects I was struggling with as a parent. I just couldn't seem to improve on this. It's this. My youngest son is simply different than the other 3. Case in point is he absolutely loves fishing. He's crazy about it. No, I don't mind fishing, but I'm not obsessed with it. And this kid is obsessed, and anyone that knows my son Kason understands that his obsession goes beyond basic enjoyment. Fishing is all this kid talks about. He wakes up and he wants to go fishing. All he wants for presents at Christmas and his birthdays is fishing stuff. And his bedroom looks like a corner of Roy's Bait and Tackle. His craziness about fishing was driving me nuts because I didn't want to go fishing all the time. Now, years later, it's pretty much a family joke. But there were times that I severely struggled with this, and as a parent, the entire idea would fill me with anxiety and dread. It's hard to express how much his obsession with fishing led to my high stress levels. And any of you that are parents, you understand this. Just having kids by itself is stressful enough. We don't need any more stress. Enter the meme that changed my life. Here it is. When I first saw this and read it, it stopped me in my tracks and literally brought me to tears. It was that impactful. Something that took less than 5 seconds to read took me even less time to have a significant impact on my entire universe. I realized it's not what I think I should be doing. It's about what I am doing. My kid loves to fish, and I love to watch my kid do what he loves. And once that was said, the biggest stressor in my life now became something we do together. I guess for today's Mindful Monday, the advice I would give you is just to look for memes and use them as a tool. Now, I don't know if your photo reel on your phone is anything like mine, but for every 3 or 4 pictures I have, I probably have a meme that meant something for me at the right time or may mean something for me later when I most need it. Memes are a very modern way of conveying more information quickly. They're good for a little motivation, a quick laugh, deep conceptualization of giant ideas, and sometimes nothing more than simple silliness. But that's the way life is. The right song, book, poem, joke, hug, friend, commercial. When they make an impact, they change you. So don't forget to let these little moments sink in and use them. It's a big part of what makes us human and makes our lives better. I'm going to get back to fishing. I'll see you guys next time.
Christmas is almost here and the holidays are certainly upon us. It is time to start thinking about those lights and decorations. The good news is you don't even have to bug your partner about it or your husband. ABC Home and Commercial Services offers a light service that will help you sleep at night. I've got Jimmy here to talk to us all about it. Tell everybody how great it is that you guys can put our lights up for us. I won't have to worry about it.
So what we do is, give us a call. Go to our website or give us a call, and we'll send a designer to go out there, and they'll use some apps to help you design and imagine what you want.
Okay.
Then we come out with custom cut lights to your house, the shape of your house, LED lights, commercial grade, warranted because you get them from us on there. And then we take the hassle of putting them up, and then in the season, we take them down.
Awesome. And I would imagine the Grinch comes and helps you take down those lights if you're lucky. You know, he's not a big fan of the Christmas decor, but ABC Home and Commercial certainly is. I love that you guys cover the lights. They're fully warranted. I know last year I had a big issue with squirrels coming and chewing up my lights, so you guys will cover that?
We'll cover that. Any kind of incidents, we'll do everything we can to help you prevent that from next time as well.
Beautiful. And is it just the home, or is it also trees and things like that? Front yard, everything?
Front yard, sidewalks, ground lights, trees, your business, whatever we need to help you with, around the pool, we'll take care of you.
Very cool. And this is fully customized to you. And there's something unique too about the pricing of this. So basically, you guys want to purchase the lights so that you can warranty them. You know they're great quality and who we're getting them from. They're perfectly measured for our home. So you're going to pay that upfront cost to cover the lights, but then every year after that, we're going to pay a
significantly discount on those lights, because it's just for the labor for us to go out there and take care of it for you.
Very, very cool. So some people have frequent issues. Is there like a limit to how many times I can call you to tell you that my kids are a baseball or the squirrel or whatever?
No limit, but we might try to find see what the squirrel problem is and take care of that as well.
Okay, very good. So we offer some financing as well?
We do. So we have financing options. We also have extra discounts for getting the holiday lights a little earlier, because you may want to do Halloween lights first before your Christmas lights. So we always find different ways to take care of the customer.
Very cool. I just like the idea of not having to stress about going to purchase the lights, the scary thought of, you know, my husband or even myself falling off the roof because we don't know what the heck we're doing, and then sometimes just not even securing them correctly. So we also have an extra incentive for you. If you call and you mention Coastal Living sent you, what happens?
So you let your designer let them know, and it takes $100 off your initial.
Cool. All right. And for beginning to end, say we give you a call today, how quickly can we get those lights up?
So we'll have lights up within usually a week.
Okay, awesome. ABC Home and Commercial Services comes on the show all the time to talk about all the fantastic services that they offer. Again, sometimes that honey-do list gets so long, it's really unrealistic to think that you and or your partner could get all of them done. And you can count on ABC Homes. You guys have been to my house. Y'all have taken really great care of me. Everything from cutting your trees to plumbing to, honestly, compost, anything you can think of, right? Where are you all located? You're kind of all around Texas, right?
We are. So our local location's right there in off McBride, here in Corpus. And then we're in Austin, San Antonio, College Station, the Valley, and in Waco right now.
Very cool. So a company you can count on, because there may be other people offering the service, but where did they come from? What's their credibility? Where are these lights coming from? You can certainly trust ABC Home and Commercial Services. Give them a call, set up that service, look into the other ones that they offer, and of course mention that Coastal Living sent you, so you can have a very Merry Christmas and not have to stress about Christmas lights. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
So speaking of lights, did you know that you can light up your holiday season with Holly Days at the Gardens with Santa? South Texas Botanical Gardens and Nature Center is hosting their 7th annual Holly Days. This is the perfect way to celebrate this season. The kids will love it. Great opportunity to get some Christmas photos in. Santa will take you to a gleaming garden of creative trees and light displays. Friday evenings from 6 to 7:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 2 to 7:30 p.m. That's over there off of South Staples. We all know where Botanical Gardens is. They have a 20-foot fresh-cut lighted fir tree, cherry blossom trees, a Texas-sized wood reindeer, of course the lit butterfly house, a poinsettia tree, and even cooler, the emerald forest, which is made with thousands of green plastic bottles, becoming a brilliant recycled Christmas setting. There's even a tire tree, y'all. This is going to be such a cool experience. Snowmen, small holiday characters from recycled stairway banisters, and so much more. So stop by and visit Santa. They've got a hay maze, photos with the parrots and reptile ambassadors, s'mores, and cocoa. This is certainly your one-stop shop to entertain your kids this holiday season, and something they'll remember for an absolute lifetime. All except s'mores and cocoa, and of course photos with the animals' donations, is included with your general admission or a membership. You might be considering a membership as a great Christmas present for you or someone you love. So take advantage of Holly Days at the Gardens this year with Santa at the South Texas Botanical Gardens and Nature Center.
Bourbon is booming, and collectors everywhere this time of year are looking for those hard-to-find labels. The problem is, scammers are out there too, trying to fool you with stolen photos and prices that are too good to be true. It's a modern-day bootlegging, except at the end, there are no bourbon barrels or bottles. How old are some of these bottles?
Some go back all the way to 1905, 1910.
Brad Bonds owns the Revival Vintage Bottle Shop, selling hundreds of bottles of rare bourbons and other spirits. Every holiday season, though, he hears from bourbon lovers who lost money to an online bourbon scam or ended up with a fake.
Unfortunately, it is out there. I'd say like Pappy Van Winkle brand is probably one of the most counterfeited one.
He has seen fake $300 bottles of this Old Fitzgerald for sale.
This is an awesome example of Old Fitzgerald.
That someone refilled with cheap grocery store liquor. Same thing goes for Blanton's or Weller.
And voila, you have a Pappy's.
Well, we know that scammers love to jump on anything that's popular.
The Better Business Bureau's Melanie McGovern says you can spot a bogus bottle if the price is too low compared to other sellers, or if the photos are out of focus, or
If they say they ship everywhere in the U.S., you definitely want to know that that's a red flag because not every state allows you to order alcohol over the mail.
finally, Bond says be careful of any website selling rare whiskey not connected with a physical store.
You could deal with some fly-by-night website that just got set up that looks legit but has never even made a sale.
Ideally, he says, see, taste, or maybe smell that whiskey in person. Can I have a smell?
Yes, sir. Smells here are free.
So you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.
We're off to a great start, but we got to take a quick little break. Don't go anywhere. When we return, we really enjoy celebrating all the talent that is here in the Coastal Bend. And this year, we're trying to stick to kind of a holiday theme this Christmas season. So with that said, we've got another coastal creative to celebrate, plus so much more coming right here on Coastal Living. We'll be back with more. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another health and wellness moment here with Dr. Guevara at Texas Family Wellness Clinic. We're at their beautiful Southside location. Big fan of this spot. And we've been exploring a lot of really great topics and some of the services that you offer here. Today, we're talking about liver disease, and we're going to emphasize a little bit more on a fatty liver, which we hear a lot about, but maybe don't know enough about it. So take it away.
Right. So fatty liver is a major health problem right now in the United States. It's estimated that about 100 million Americans suffer from fatty liver or liver disease in general, but only about 2% know about it, know that they have liver disease. So, of course, back in the day when I was going through school, the major cause of liver disease was alcohol abuse, maybe viruses like the hepatitis viruses, but now the number one cause of liver disease is fatty liver, and that comes from our poor diet, especially the processed carbohydrates, sugars, and starches that we consume. So what is fatty liver? Fatty liver is an accumulation of fat within your liver that causes, over time, inflammation of your liver. So we talk about the first two stages of liver disease that include fatty liver. The second would be non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, which essentially means inflammation of your liver not related to alcohol use. Fortunately, we have our wellness exam that helps us to identify different things that may give us a clue as to whether a person may have fatty liver disease. The first is looking at liver enzymes through your blood test. That is a big clue, but we also have incorporated our new ultrasound machine. So we're using this to help identify liver disease, including fatty liver. So this is an image of a person's liver that we took earlier today. So we have our radiology technician and radiologists that can help us to identify whether or not this liver indicates or shows evidence of fatty liver disease. So we do have a registered dietitian on staff who helps us inform patients and teach patients about the things that they can do to reverse these processes. There are some nutritional supplements that we believe can be beneficial. Of course, IV therapy can help. This machine also, in addition to doing an ultrasound, we also have the ability to do staging of cirrhosis or fibrosis of the liver. It's called elastography. So that's kind of an upgrade from the traditional ultrasound that can be done to evaluate liver disease, and just gives us more information about the severity of liver disease.
Wow, really, really interesting. I'm always blown away with the information that we receive here, and I walk around town with all these random facts in my brain. You should be too, because you're watching every week, right? But we're so grateful for these health and wellness moments with you all, whether this this is something we encounter in our lives or not, someone we know will end up with fatty liver disease because it sounds like it's really common. So the great news is that our friends here at Texas Family Wellness Clinic are ready to take care of you in the best way possible. They're thorough, they've got the nutritionist, it's the whole shebang here, guys. So head to their website, apply to become a new patient if you don't already have that approval, if you're not an existing patient, and of course mention as usual that Coastal Living sent you. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Health and Wellness with Dr. Guevara is paid for by Texas Family Wellness Clinic.
As we continue our week-long salute to diners, today we're taking a look at how they got their iconic style. Did you know that the first diners were actually railroad dining cars that were set up on the roadside? Then over time, as their popularity grew, so did their size. Instead of just being long and narrow with a simple counter, diners added booths so they could accommodate families, and larger groups could all sit together. And back in the 50s, to make customers feel even more at home, Formica countertops and vinyl seating were added since they mirrored the trends found in the average American kitchen. And just as the diner expanded, so did its menu. Soon, it served up everything from oversized breakfast and piled high club sandwiches to full dinners, including the Blue Plate Special. Those were the house specialties. And one Blue Plate Special that stood the test of time is meatloaf. It's the ultimate comfort food since it's simple, satisfying, and every forkful brings back good memories. And whether you serve it open-faced as a sandwich or for dinner with a side of fog, well, that's diner speak for mashed potatoes. You'll feel like you're sitting at mom's kitchen table. To get the recipe for diner-style meatloaf, go online now. Then you can whip up this Blue Plate Special right at home with no tipping required. I'm Howard from the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where every day we're looking for more comforting ways for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
With an immense amount of talent right here in the Coastal Bend. And with that said, we've had the pleasure of celebrating local musicians who have written original Christmas music. Today we welcome back Humberto Almaraz, who has shared his music with us on the show before. Last time you were here, we heard Santa Will Love My Christmas Tree, which is a bilingual song. Beautiful. It's available on YouTube. It's part of a 4-track catalog featuring Santa Will Love My Christmas Tree, Mi Árbol de Navidad, and Let Us Keep the Christmas Cheer, which is the song we're featuring today. It's so great to have you back.
Thank you so much, Larissa. I appreciate you inviting me.
Of course. Well, you're looking very festive. Talk to me about why you're passionate about writing these Christmas songs and what you love about this song in particular.
Because I think I mentioned this last time. I grew up in the 40s and the 50s, and Christmas was so happy. I'm not saying that it's not happy now, but I want it to be happier.
Sure.
And children love the songs, and we all love the holidays, Christmas holidays, but then I said, how about something for after Christmas when the kids are kind of sad because they're taking down the Christmas tree, and so I wrote Let Us Keep the Christmas Cheer, which is in a verse in English, and then goes to a verse in Spanish, and then back to English.
That is so thoughtful. Well, thank you for keeping the Christmas cheer going through the Christmas season and even afterwards. I've been talking about that lately, how after Christmas there's just kind of a lull of energy and not very many holidays, not so much spirit. So let's keep the Christmas cheer going, and we want you to support Humberto with his YouTube channel. You can actually download these songs on all streaming platforms, and if you want to see his last interview, you can search Santa Will Love My Christmas Tree interview on Coastal Living. You can find him on YouTube. You can find him everywhere. So go support Humberto Almaraz on YouTube and share his songs this holiday season. Now, without further ado, let us keep the Christmas cheer.
But let's
Interested in growing your business? Coastal Living can help. Email us at advertise@coastallivingtv.com or scan the QR code on your screen for more information.
The show just flew by, but we want to stay in touch with you. So visit us online, Facebook and Instagram at Coastal Living TV. If you or someone you know needs to be featured on the show, if you want to advertise your business, reach out to us at info@coastallivingtv.com. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and we've got more to come. On tomorrow's show, we're going to visit our friends at Nichols Pharmacy and Toy Store. They've got some great deals this holiday season, and we want to encourage you to support local. We also have your pet of the week and so much more. So we'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching Coastal Living. Have a good one.